And there's less than a week left for the presidential election and only 4 days for campaigning. Candidates increase efforts to get votes, and Maduro finishes off with large rallies in the interior of the country. With more information, our special envoy, Yunus Soner.
Candidate Maduro plans to hold campaign closings in all 23 states of Venezuela. This Sunday, he was in Apure and Barinas in the south of the country. The pillars of his speech are centered on the defense of the public, the renunciation of violence, the defense of democracy, and of the results.
They have said it. We are going to privatize everything: education, housing, the right to health. They said that. They said they are going to fire 400,000 public workers. They bring Milei's chainsaw with them. Do you want Venezuela to become Milei's Argentina?
He is referring to the extremist sector headed by candidate Edmundo Gonzalez. Gonzalez participated briefly in a religious act in Caracas and called to vote through a message on social networks.
We're 1 week away from the most important day in the democratic history of our country. On that day, with your vote, we will begin the path of reconciliation for all Venezuelans.
The candidate of the Solutions Party, Claudio Fermin, said that the votes do not belong to any fraction and that he stands as an independent of the political blocs.
But voters are nobody's property. I respectfully tell the voters, the electors, whoever they have voted for in the past, that it is time for a change.
The leader of the Pencil Party, Antonio Ecarri, made a campaign closing in the state of Aragua and called to not follow the polarization, instead voting for his candidacy of unity.
If you want to have Venezuela divided, go and vote for one of the extremes. There is the PSUV option and there is the MUD option. But if you want to have a united Venezuela and you want to have your children back, here is the pencil of education.
Jose Brito, candidate of Venezuela First, showed activity in his social networks calling to vote in peace. The standard bearer of Democratic Action, Luis Eduardo Martinez, closed his campaign in the state of Lara. There are 4 days of campaigning and less than a week left for the presidential elections in Venezuela.